Build indestructible vehicles using this trick. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. Why worry about any vehicles in the game when you have different type of aircrafts and things of that nature that work a lot better? And the reason is because it's a little bit more fun. So right in front of me, I have one of the off-roaders or the Jeeps in the game, and I'm actually going to show you how to make this kind of indestructible. Now, the main thing when it comes to your cars, your trucks, your Jeeps, your speedsters, or anything that you're building in the game is that these were made to be very beginner friendly, which means when you go ahead and you ram things like trees, you see that the front end and that bumper actually breaks off. Now, the reason why that happens is actually very simple, and that's when you take a look at the guards that are built on the game right now. All of these are made out of wood and wooden rods. And as we know, when it comes to wood and wooden rods, these are the weakest materials in the game. So now that was designed by Epic so that more people could enjoy these and even beginner level players could get on and still use the vehicles, which is nice. But when you're a more advanced player and you're driving around and you're hitting trees and you're exploring, it makes things difficult. So a trick that we're going to do today is actually going into our toys or our builds. We want to go into the building parts section and then take a look at our floors. And once you guys are in here, it doesn't matter what point you guys are in the game. As long as you have frost pine available, you should have the ancient thin floors unlocked. Now, the reason why these are so nice is because if we take an ancient thin floor, the 8x2x1 piece, we can actually turn this on the front of our vehicle just like so. And when we place this down, we could stack it, we could keep it just as one piece, whatever we want to do. But when we put this down on the front of our vehicle, when we're driving this Jeep now or this off-roader, if I hit that same exact tree that I just previously hit, you see that even if I'm jamming this off-roader into the tree, that front end does not break. And if you guys have played this game and drove your cars a lot, you know that once that front fender goes, everything else under the car will go. So now another trick that makes it almost indestructible is I have a Jeep behind me, and this is me trying to build another one. So what you could actually do is build a custom version of this and just make some changes to it. So something that I would personally do is I would grab the ancient thin floor, and because I know that the front is protected, which is very nice, something I know for sure is that this bottom middle area is not. So when it comes to custom building one of my Jeeps, what I actually want to go ahead and do is take one of these ancient thin floors and I want to place these underneath of this area here. Now, while a lot of you guys think this might not actually help or do too much for the vehicle, this is actually going to completely protect underneath of it just to ensure that you guys will never have any problems while using this car. So again, I could place these under all four of these areas here, and while it's not perfect, when I finish this build and I drop this and I remove it, you guys are going to see that I have all of these ancient planks underneath of here, or these ancient frost pine floors, and now the bottom of my build on top of the front of my build literally can't be broken. And if you guys didn't know, the tires on this game now have damage indicators, so not only will they not break instantly, but you also will be able to know when they're going to break. And once these break, obviously you can replace them. However, one of the nicer things is, you know, now if I have my front left tire broken, when I get back, I know that that's the only thing I need to fix on my vehicle, which is really, really nice. Now, getting creative is another big part of this. I went ahead and made a Durburger truck. Now, because I don't use the truck all of that often, I didn't design it really the way that I wanted to. I just really made this for show, for the video and for streaming. But on this, I actually put the ancient floors on top of there. But what you also see is I did try to go ahead and at least throw some sort of decorations onto the front of this thing. Now, of course, what you guys use to decorate also matters. Something that you guys can do is take something like this gold drum kit, and because this is made out of frost pine, that means that that also will not break very easily. So what I actually recommend doing is going into your inventory, dropping absolutely everything that is available inside of here that can be used for building purposes, and only keep the frost pine in there, and then take a look in every single decoration. That way you can go ahead and design this front area of your truck, of your Jeep, of your areas, and still have a nice vehicle, while again also having a decent design on the front so it doesn't look like such an ugly fender. Now, I am 100% with you guys when it comes to these aircrafts being much better use or getting better value out of them, as obviously you don't have to worry about things breaking as easily. The biggest issue with aircrafts right now is that they'll disappear. Like, for example, I have an aircraft that's down in this area here that fell down right here that was just trapped in the sky. I also have another aircraft somewhere in the sky over here. I don't know. Can you get out of my way? I'm trying to record this video. I don't know where it went, but it's somewhere in the sky over there. Now, vehicles flipping is much more difficult when it comes to this, but in this instance here, it's actually really nice that this vehicle flipped because I can go ahead and throw some ancient floors onto this undercarry of it just to make sure that I am completely protected. So while it is pretty annoying that your vehicles do flip-flop all over the place, I am actually able to flip my Jeep over. That way I could throw this into the area here and absolutely protect this undercarry or this under area of my Jeep. So while it's not the most awesome thing in the world that these things do fall over, break, and things like that, if you guys just carry a balloon with you and make sure that you have that undercarry, you guys will be able to go ahead and actually go ahead and flip these things while they're turned over. Although in this case, it's not flipping over the way that I need it to, which is super unfortunate because I also don't have a grapple. So this thing, well, Elon Musk will see that in space. I'm just kidding because I still have my glitched aircraft here. So at least I have this, and now I can go ahead and grab inside of this vehicle and hope that I'm not even kidding. I'm going to get rid of a follower because these villagers are awful. Attempt number 2 at getting this vehicle back, assuming that my villager doesn't come and knock me off of it. I'm able to get in, and now all I have to do is push myself forward and hope that I can go ahead and turn this thing. So I can't do that, and we're just going to give up on that vehicle for now, but you guys can you guys understand the point of this video. But regardless, I hope that this helps every single one of you guys out. Another little trick is you guys can build roads, which these aren't the best of roads because I did it wrong. But if you guys build roads, your vehicles do work so much better. And using the infinite granite glitch with the vehicle steering wheels, you guys should be able to make an infinite amount of roads all across the map. Although it is extremely tedious, you could still do that and have permanently made vehicles that aren't going to break in your game, which just makes the game overall more enjoyable. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to leave a like, follow, and subscribe. He's not going to stop dancing in the outro until we hit 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys smash that sub goal. That way, fish sticks or triggerfish can stop dancing.